Hello.
Well, hello.
There it goes.
Man, just like magic.
Greg, you were here at noon.
I was. It was short but sweet.
Yeah.
I'm back.
All right. We've streamed so far today. We did some Street Fighter V at noon, and then we did some Mega Man Legacy Collection at 1. Took a break and ate a $10 slice of pizza, which was great.
That sounds great.
And
I can't believe what I had.
And yeah.
But it was $12.50.
So yeah, we're gonna do some Resident Evil 0. This is our first stream of the game. It's here at E3, and those in the chat who are already asking for the RE2 remake, which I mean we made it almost 30 seconds, but I see it, man. I see it. Believe me, we know. We both know.
Props to you if you actually manually type that out, because a lot of people type in the same message.
Yeah, but. Not talking about an RE2 remake today. We're talking about Resident Evil 0 enhanced HD remake. Well, not remake. This was itself a spin on the RE remake design school.
Sort of a companion piece, if
yeah,
you will.
so since that got such a good response from you guys and press, and everyone really enjoyed it,
really
Resident Evil 0 is getting the similar treatment, enhanced visuals, a lot of the same stuff you saw with that game. One thing that's interesting, though, I'll point out really quick, we actually have here at E3 is the Ecliptic Express, like kind of mock-up that you can walk up to.
Really
and
cool.
play.
There's like you might not be able to tell from the photo, but there's actually like bullet casings on the carpet.
Oh yeah,
yeah.
I didn't see that.
They're glued down. I tried to steal one. They're glued down.
I did see. Man, what did I see? There's like blood splatter on the drapes.
That's not even part of the booth. That's
at first I thought it was like I had coffee and I was like, oh my god, I spilled my coffee. Like, I just got here and I've already ruined the booth. Yeah. And then we have this. Oh, what am I doing?
I was joking just now. That is part of the booth.
Which one of you is the mailman? There we go. So there's like this like chandelier effect. It's got flickering lights in there. It's really cool. I don't know what the precise setup will be at other trade shows throughout the year, if this will be replicated, but it's really cool. Hopefully, I mean, San Diego Comic-Con's not far away. I don't know that that's what it's going to look like there, but just so you could see it, we've been tweeting it on the Resident Evil account as well. We'll jump into the demo here.
Man.
0.
I like the voice because it reminds me...
But I don't know what 0.
It sounds like the Godzilla Destroy All Monsters Melee. Godzilla. Resident Evil 0. So much like Resident Evil that came out this year, you have the wide original alternate controls or other tank controls or the others with the
yeah, if you picked up the remake re-release earlier this year, it'll be very familiar in terms of the treatment. I would argue that it's even gorgeouser.
Yeah, there's it's still pretty early in the marketing and discussion campaign for the game, but later we'll get into some of the technical stuff like we did with Remake, where we showed producer Hirobayashi-san. We talked about like, here's what they did, and here's some elements that used to be FMVs in the background that then became actual polygonal elements in the environment. So when we get closer to release, we'll definitely dive into some of the the technical aspects of how this was improved, and there's a lot of cool stuff to talk about with 0. It looks great. There's the pan and scan that you might remember from. I'm trying to get a glamour shot here.
I don't believe we have words to say yet about pre-order.
Yeah, it's still pretty early in the. It's just been announced, so it's.
Yeah, this is slated for early. Do I have the right? Early 2016.
Yes.
So we have a ways to go. Whenever pre-order info is available, we'll definitely scream it from the hilltops.
Just zooming some stuff in there. But a lot of what you know and love about 0 is represented here. It's the game you enjoyed before.
Are we timed here?
This is a timed demo because this is a show floor demo. I'll be quiet here for a second. I'll let the game audio play.
This is Officer Chambers from Stars Bravo team. Please identify yourself. Is someone there?
The government has announced that it has prevented uncommon, but as of 2 years ago, when several countries announced the local government stepped in and took over.
Oh my goodness, it's zombies.
Oh,
So
rock in a hard place. Both of which are made of zombies.
Why are these rocks made out of zombies? Yeah. It's a gorgeous game. I think we can get into some of the details later, but just the audio. I mean, y'all watching know what's up. Like, it's a beautiful, atmospheric game to begin with, and now it just looks even crisper, clearer. Nice. It's nice. Let's pick up some bullets here. And if you didn't know already, this is kind of the beginning of the events that lead into everything we know about Resident Evil. This is slightly just before RE1. This is Rebecca on her way kind of with Stars, and they're escorting a prisoner on the Ecliptic Express. But as you'll find out quickly, things are going crazy. You're going to meet some leech monsters. Here's some text getting into the T-Virus and the Bizarre Murders and the Arklay Mountains and all that good stuff. And if you were wondering how the RE timeline kind of really gets not kicked off chronologically, because it goes way back into the you can go way back. But game-wise, RE0 is kind of like this is where it starts. And you can see the beginnings of the
whole shebang.
The whole shebang. So if you missed it, and a lot of people I feel like did, because like it was initially one platform, and it kind of, I don't know, I feel like over time, like the remake still maintained this great level of like a mind share, and then Zero was like, the people who played it were like, yeah, Zero was great, but it's a little bit of a, it deserves a second moment in the spotlight. And
totally.
This is that chance.
Well, and especially seeing how well the remake did, getting another moment in the spotlight. Well, this is such a companion to that. Might as well throw it on.
Yep. Did you render the cutscenes in 1080p unlike the RE1 remaster? So, again, these are those technical aspects that I'm not speaking to, only because I don't know 100% yet what the goings on. Like we've talked about it behind the scenes a little, but I don't want to tell you guys something incorrect.
You definitely don't want that.
Yeah. But I do know that this game received a lot of attention and a lot of work is going into it. So it'll still be the game you know and love, but it'll be pretty. I'll say that much. I'll mute us.
Billy. Lieutenant Cohen.
So, you seem to know me. Been fantasizing about me, have you?
You're the prisoner that was being transferred for execution. You were with those soldiers outside.
Oh, I see. You're with Stars. Well, no offense, honey, but your kind doesn't seem to want me around. So, I'm afraid our little chat time is over.
Wait! You're under arrest.
No thanks, Dollface. I've already worn handcuffs.
I could shoot, you know.
Oh man, I gotta get ready.
Edward! Are you alright? What happened?
Oh, zombies.
It's worse than... We can't. You must be careful, Rebecca. The forest is full of zombies and monsters.
Zombies and monsters.
All right, so
And
dog jumping
cue
through.
the dogs.
Cue the dogs. Cue the windows. It's probably gonna get me, right? Ugh.
It's like first you want in, then you want back out.
Make up your mind. Oh god. Ugh.
Man. What a quick draw.
All right, I'm safe. Got that quick reload there. It's nice. He's dead. He was just 1 day till retirement. Thanks for the bullets, buddy.
You might say he retired a day early.
Oh. So, yeah, you're trapped on the Ecliptic Express. It's not moving yet, but you met Billy Cohen there. So an accident derails the train.
Yes.
Not derails it, it's still on the track.
The black sheep of the Cohen brothers.
Run. on, Rebecca! Oh. Get off. But once we meet up with... I almost called him Brad. Billy.
Meet Brad.
Let me get some of my health here. You'll see the differences in gameplay between Billy and Rebecca. Like, I mean, a lot of people playing already know, but like Rebecca can mix herbs. Billy can't, but Billy has like more offense and can deal with enemies a little better. I think he has like a lighter to start, and you end up getting the swap mechanic where you can zap between the characters and solve puzzles that way and explore the train.
I still think that's a really novel mechanic. It's kind of, I mean, it's almost like a predecessor to the Revelations 2 character switching, but you can be separated.
Enrico.
Yeah.
Hello. Can you read me?
And if one of them starts getting attacked, there'll be a little alert.
Right.
We've obtained detailed information on the fugitive from a document found in the wrecked wagon. Billy Cohen killed as many as 23 people. Over.
23 people.
We have also confirmed that he was institutionalized, so keep your guard up. Can you hear me, Rebecca? Over.
Do you want to give the shout out to 666 viewers for RE0? It was very appropriate.
Pretty good.
We're past that now, but
Hello?
we were all part of it together.
Oh, good. It went up.
Yeah. Let's see. So here you find out not only is Billy, was already a prisoner, convict. He is a murderer allegedly, and he's loose on the train. So it's this feeling of like being stuck on this train with a presumed madman killer, with a bunch of monsters on there as well. So it's a nice like trying to get back to the RE1 mansion feeling, but in a new setting, like a very claustrophobic setting.
Why don't we cooperate?
Cooperate with you?
Listen, little girl, if you haven't noticed, there's some pretty freaked out things on this train. And I, for one, want to get out of here. I don't think we stand a chance doing it alone.
You expect me to trust you, a wanted felon? I don't need your help. I can handle this on my own. And don't call me little girl.
All right, Miss Do-It-Yourself. What should I call you?
The name is Rebecca Chambers, but that's Officer Chambers to you.
Well then, Rebecca, why don't you go and try while I wait here?
Gotta tell me if you're a cop. So, sorry, Billy.
This is the end.
I'm gonna make him deaf. Like, it'll be fine. There. Now he can never hear again. It's fine. Notice the supervisors, and this is getting back into the RE1, classic RE puzzles of like you'd read a note, it's gonna give you some kind of information about the Umbrella Maintenance Department. How I've enjoyed reading your reports, but you read files. It gives you some background information. It can clue you in as to the hints of a puzzle that may otherwise seem like unsolvable, but is in fact like you just gotta like pay attention and look at your environment. I'll go mute again here for another cutscene.
Excuse me, sir. Sir.
Are you okay? Who is that guy?
What's going on? Who's controlling the train?
Go and check out the first engine car. Listen, we gotta cooperate with each other from now on. You got that?
Well, I don't...
Clue in, girl. Or maybe you like being worm bait.
All right. But you just remember, I will shoot you if you try anything funny.
Fine. Now take these with you. If you find anything, give me a call, all right?
All right, and now we get the character switching mechanic here. So we're playing on a PS4 build, for what it's worth. Use their different abilities to progress through the game. You have a main character and a partner character. You can control your partner with the right stick. Someone was asking in the chat. You can move them both together, but you can also do more of a follow me, stay here kind of thing. And you can switch their behaviors that way. Triangle will switch them. You can exchange items. Rebecca can combine herbs, has weak defense, really can't take much damage at all, and can use a mixing set to combine chemicals, whereas Billy can't combine herbs, but can obviously deal more, is more of a physical character. You're alerted when they're damaged. You should help them. You should solve puzzles together. There you go. And yeah, so right now I'm controlling Rebecca, but I can use the right stick and control Billy as well, so I can do this. To the delight of everyone, I'm sure. Look at those shadows. Look at the shadows.
That's pretty cool.
And then triangle.
It's like that Brothers.
Now I'm playing as Billy. Triangle, now I'm back. And I can also...
I'll go check over there.
Yeah.
And now I leave him to stay here, and I can go investigate things.
This way.
Okay.
Call him to me, and then he'll follow and attack. But
I'll go.
for right now, I'm going to leave him down here. Yeah, we haven't talked about, like, you know, things like costumes and pre-order and all the stuff that we kind of did with the RE1 remake. But we'll be able to talk about some of that stuff later on. We just haven't confirmed anything, and the game is still in development, so we'll have more to talk about. I mean, Comic-Con's not far away. We still have, you know, other shows. TGS comes up in September. So there'll be more to share later, but as for what exactly is going on with it, we'll be able to talk about it a little later. E3 is just a great time to let people see it for the first time. We can do the stream, and we'll have some more to say a little later.
I think this area is some of my favorite video game rain.
It looks really nice. Yeah, I don't know. Hopefully, it comes across in the stream as well. But it's a great looking game. But yeah, you can switch between the tank controls again with the D-pad, and then you can. Whoops, wrong button. You can tank controls all you like, or you can switch right back to the analog stick. Great for getting out of zombies' ways. Take this train key.
Will we be streaming this game some more in the future? For now, all we've announced is the full E3 schedule. We'll be streaming at each. Are we streaming on Thursday?
Yeah, we're streaming. I believe definitely tomorrow. I can't recall. Well,
it's on the Unity blog.
Let me look at the schedule. Why don't you just tell me the name of the movie? Hang on. Oh,
I certainly expect to stream it again because, you know, like I said,
yeah,
this game is slated for early 2016, so we've got a while.
Yeah,
but we don't have any specific plans right yet.
So I'm going to send the key down. But now that we reconnected the power, Billy can go through a door that was previously inaccessible. And look at these little details. Like, you're on a train now. Now that the train is active, you can see, like the bottles and these items are, like, you know, flowing back and forth, and there's just this feeling that you're on a moving train. I really like it. Yeah, we'll be streaming it again tomorrow. I don't think we are Thursday, because it's kind of a short demo, so we don't want to, like, just the same thing over and over again. But now I can go in here, and this is another great, like, seeing these details of, like, this thing I'm pointing the gun at. Like, the salt shaker there, bouncing around. It's great. So this is early 2016 for us here in the U.S. Yeah. We haven't announced anything beyond that as far as like physical or like anything like that. So that like the original remake from this year for RE1, it's a digital release, but we will have more information about like everything else you guys have been asking about a little later. But largely what you saw with the RE1 remake, which was a fine assortment of bonuses. Come on, Billy. Get him. Get him. Get him. Shoulder tackle. Ugh. Ugh. That's fine. Oh. It's fine. Run, Billy. But costumes and stuff that were in there to begin with, anything that was in the game before, you're definitely, yeah, we didn't take things out. That guy, I don't buy that at all. I'm calling hacks, cheating zombies. Yeah, the analog controls, I mean, honestly, I think it does make it easier to evade the zombies, but I think that's also part of the intent is to give folks who didn't play this the first time around. Same thing with the remake from earlier this year. It does make it a little easier, but it's kind of almost by design. The game was never intended to have that kind of control. And once you put it in there, it is easier to avoid the zombies, but I think that's also kind of on purpose. All right. So he can't, like, mix the herbs, so there's, I mean, if this is the full game, you can start worrying about transferring items and grabbing this thing for later. But just a demo that will time out pretty soon, and also only goes so far. I don't really need to take the briefcase because of the demo. So this demo, actually, if you play it, it's timed for about 20 minutes. But it'll take you up to the Stinger fight. No news on anything like Code Veronica X on Steam or anything like that. So otherwise, it would have been announced. So we would have already talked about it. Oh. So it timed out.
That's a glimpse, though.
Yeah, so now I'll just run through again, but skip the cutscenes and see if we can get to the very end there.
Okay.
So yeah, this demo does end at the Stinger fight.
RE0 speed run.
That's definitely not. I wonder if I can switch it to original and... What the heck? There we go. Oh, believe me, we passed the requests for remakes and
yeah, like
all
I mean,
that
we
stuff,
say this constantly, but any widespread trends that we see online and user sentiment are reported regularly. That's part of the job.
Yep.
So even if we don't tell each and every person, we are reporting your feedback.
Yeah.
That is part of the job, is reporting widespread trends.
Yep. So things that have maybe popped up over and over again for years, we've definitely made it known. So it's not that we're ignoring you in the chat. It's just we've, you know, rather than singularly acknowledge every single person, it's like, believe us, we're not reading these requests in demand and then going like, nobody wants that. Like that's, unless you're asking for like a, I don't know. Like, I would love a PNO3 remake.
Zamboni.
I'm not going to get that, so I'm just not going to ask for it.
Well, if it were a widespread trend,
I guess,
still
yeah.
report it. If there were like a sudden boom this week, this week on GAF.
PN3 coming back. I love it, man.
That is a cool game.
So I've switched back to 4x3 mode here because if you prefer that, you can play it that way. Just as was the case with the RE1 from earlier this year. God hand. I know Greg would support that. So
I don't know that I would. I don't think that game necessitates a remake. I'm just happy that it was re-released. Otherwise, I think it's pretty much perfect.
oh yeah, like as it is, it's a beautiful gem. So it's like, and it's on PSN right now, inexplicably. So if you're watching this and haven't played God Hand in a while, I would suggest picking it up on PSN. It's
$10.
It's $10 and it's there. Also, Mega Man 8 just came out, and Misadventures of Tron Bonne. A lot of great PSN stuff. Not to mention RE1, 2, and 3 are there. Oh, love the gun. Come on, dogs. I'm ready. All right, we're good. Yeah, the PSN classics like aren't enhanced in any way. It's just if you didn't play them. Yeah. They are available. I'll skip the one up there. So yeah, Onimusha HD Collection. I mean, I'm sure we've mentioned this before, but I mean, those games are good, but there are some issues with them that I'm sure some of you will know that make it more challenging to revisit. Some of them are looking you right in the eye. So yeah, if you're just joining us, I am kind of skipping all the cutscenes because we did a run through earlier where we played them all. And now just to get to the end of the demo, I'm kind of like skipping around.
We're playing the PS4 version of this.
It is the PS4 version, yeah.
We'll also be on PS3, Xbox 360, Xbox One.
I feel like I should show it some of this guy's animations. Ugh.
Oh yeah, this guy is my favorite. It's so bizarre.
No, no. Just wanted to show that off.
Prom night all over again.
There's the Greg Zings I've been waiting for.
Yes, it's been a while.
So this is where they introduce the player swapping mechanic that we got into earlier. You can control your main character. You can move the other character with the other stick and do this.
It's pretty
Wait,
good.
can I do it clockwise? Counter clockwise? Clockwise? Counterclock.
Clock is ticking, Brett.
Yeah. So triangle switches between the characters, and now you're here. You can also do it, I think, through the menus here. But you can swap items when you're close. You can issue commands like stay, follow me.
I'll go.
Okay.
So I'll tell him to wait here. But yeah, just taking a look because I'm zipping through this. But like again, like the remake from earlier this year, just the lighting effects, stuff that already looked good in 2002, just looks really, really slick and crisp and is nice. If I can like switch back to I guess not. I was gonna try to switch back to the widescreen mode, but we just streamed it, so yeah, you know what I'm talking about. So she fell through the ceiling. I'm going to grab the key. I'm going to put the key in the elevator over here. Oh, I'll just use it. It's fine. Down it goes. Back to Billy. Is this the Krusty Krab? That popped in my head earlier today. And now I don't know why. Is there something in the air that's making everyone want to talk about old SpongeBob? I don't know. Happened to me today. Is the game far along in development for a Q1 release date? I mean, it's still in development. It's not a completed project yet, but I mean, with the release, oh, they got me in the transition screen. Sorry, are there bugs that's going to be worked out? I mean, it's just still in development, so I mean, they got the time to get it right, really. There we go. Oh man, that guy's too many in a row in a narrow part of a narrow car. There is no news on any RE characters coming to Smash Brothers, that's for sure. Basically, if it wasn't announced already and it isn't RE0, then there's nothing new to announce beyond that. Because this is the game's kind of big coming out party, reveal party.
It's true.
First
playable on the floor.
Yeah, first hands on.
First time streaming it. First Billy.
Uh-oh. I do love that shot. That's so good. This is what the static camera angles, man. I know I'm preaching to the choir here, but the atmosphere, the tension, to not have the control to move the camera around with that other stick, it's important. Makes me feel I'm not entirely in control. That's good. Oh yeah, I'm ready. Again, since this is a demo, not really a point in grabbing all this other stuff. Yes, it's some kind of survival horror experience.
You should coin that. Patent it.
Man, a Killer 7 HD remaster. I almost feel like it loses something if it's touched at all. Like,
yeah.
To exist precisely as it is. I think this is where the demo actually ends, right here.
Yeah, and the other thing is, like, those the models practically have no textures. You know, like, there's basically just like.
Huh? Maybe I needed to grab something
colors.
else.
I do love Killer 7 though. It just celebrated its 10th birthday.
Yeah, we were streaming
Killer
it.
17 now.
We were, yeah. We were streaming it for a while too.
Yeah, we streamed it a few times. Still never quite wrapped my brain around the whole, you know, all of the themes. Good game though.
Kind of forgot what, yeah, do I have to have like a specific item to trigger the, is it the ice pick? I'm guessing it's the ice pick, right? To pick the door? Yeah, there we go. And there you go. That's the demo we have on the show floor here. Playable and all that. Resident Evil 0, everybody. But yeah, early 2016. Again, it's a lot of the same like treatment and reverence that you saw with the RE1 remake that came out this year, earlier this year. That treatment done for 0. So quite pretty. We can go in, like I said earlier, we can go into some of the tech and some of the behind-the-scenes stuff, like how they were improving the visuals and all that a little later on in the community/marketing campaign, since this is kind of the game's first like outing, more or less. If you missed it when we started, I did have some photos of our demo area, which is the Ecliptic Express kind of mocked up, so people can play the game that way. There you kind of see Dante poking in on the left there, which is fitting given that the next stream we will be doing today in about 20 minutes is the DMC4 SE stream. And I also have here the chandelier there poking up.
Very nice.
So yeah, and the cool thing about RE0 with this thing is, I don't know if you saw the video of like Hirobayashi-san, who was the producer of the other one, of Remake, kind of like doing the baton pass, only it was a green herb. Some of the original people who worked on Resident Evil 0 when it was first made are working on this, so it's in good hands, and I think you'll be pleasantly surprised. Well, pleased. Surprised is the wrong word because you know what you're getting, but it's gonna look great. But yeah, we'll be back in about 15 minutes with DMC4 SE. Greg's gonna take the wheel.
We've got the director of the game, Itsuno-san, will be here. It's a nice chance to pick his brain about what it's like to be the man.
Yes.
Behind so many awesome games.
Yep. We'll be doing this again tomorrow, 3 o'clock Pacific. Noon tomorrow is more Street Fighter V. 1 o'clock is more Mega Man Legacy Collection. But we will be back shortly with DMC4 SE. And if you want 0, it'll be the same demo, but we'll stream it again tomorrow, same time, 3 p.m. But we'll be back in about 15 minutes. Thanks for watching in the chat. Thanks for following along with us.
Thanks, friends.
We'll see you soon.
So yeah.